Walmart.
What crime have I committed?
Hey, I'll call Evelyn and have her come get us.
Committed a crime to be trespassed.
I have to commit a
Abby,
crime for you
call
in order
Evelyn.
to force me to give you my ID.
Oh, I have her
I have to
phone.
commit a crime.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
Here, I'm gonna.
Not true.
Okay,
It is true.
bye.
You're
Record
insane. I've studied constitutional law for 20 years.
Are you calling Evelyn?
Okay.
Mom can't drive.
We'll see.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, the place to learn your rights and how to stand up against public officials who abuse their power. Today's video is outrageous. Watch how these cops detain a concerned parent without any real investigation, violating his First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. This is why knowing your rights is crucial. Help expose this misconduct. Like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to spread awareness. Now, let's break this down.
You do not need my information for a trespass.
Sure I do.
No, you don't.
Then who am I trespassing?
Me.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
I am.
Tell me your name. Is that the route you want to go?
I'm invoking my First Amendment right, and my Fifth Amendment right,
Okay.
and my Fourth Amendment right. You do not need my name.
Sir, here's the thing. Here, let me talk to you. Here's the thing, like to trespass you, we can't just say this dude in the white van's trespass. We have to have a name to say you're trespass. Like when we tell dispatch, hey, this person can't be back on this property.
Okay, there was a guy that was trespassed from Walmart.
This ain't
He
Walmart.
refused. He sued and won.
It's not Walmart.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment.
Walmart's different than a school.
Okay,
I'm invoking my Fifth
your
Amendment.
Fifth Amendment.
What?
Fifth Amendment is it keeps you from incriminating yourself.
No,
Okay,
I have the right to
I know.
remain silent. Anything I
That's
say
what-
or do will
That's
be held against me.
That's what Fifth Amendment is.
I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Okay.
I'm
No.
not under
fine.
detention. I have broke no law. What law have I committed? If I'm under investigation of what? What did I do?
This isn't gonna go well.
Okay. For what? For what? What did I do?
Because they want you trespassed.
This is public property.
No,
This is school. This is public property.
It's quasi-public.
It's public. My tax dollars pay for every brick that's put
They
on the school.
exactly. They said that he isn't allowed back on school property, and they said, "I need your ID," and that's a no.
Now
And
they're
then,
illegally running my tag.
you know, oh, they're running the tag,
Yes,
Mom.
you are. He's illegally running my tag.
Okay. Well, then, if you feel you can sue and win,
I will.
you can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I can leave?
That's it.
Well, why can I leave? What are you detaining me for?
Because we're fixing the trespass.
What are you detaining me
Come
for?
here. You can't walk off. You can't leave.
So I'm being detained right
I've
now.
already told you you're being detained
For
right
what?
now.
For what?
Because we're trespassing you, and we're not letting
For
you go.
what?
We're not letting him go until.
Do you know this isn't gonna go well?
You're holding me here for
Yes.
what? For an investigation detention for what?
We are trespassing you. I'm not going to say this.
You
again.
don't need
We're
me
trespassing.
here to trespass
Yes,
me. You do not need me here to
when
trespass
we know who
me.
you are, we'll trespass you.
People get simple
I'm
trespass
pretty sure they know who my dad
from
is.
Walmart every day, and they
And when
don't
they
show
get
their
out here,
IDs.
We know who he is.
This isn't criminal trespass.
But that's
What crime
that's
have I
what-
committed?
That's what they do at Walmart.
What crime have I committed?
Hey, I'll call
What crime
Evelyn
have I
and have her
committed?
come get us.
Committed a crime to be trespassed.
I have to commit a
Abby,
crime for you
call
in order
Evelyn.
to force me to give you my ID.
Oh, I have her
I have to
phone.
commit a crime.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
Here, I'm gonna.
Not true.
Okay,
It is true.
bye.
You're
Record this.
insane. I've studied constitutional law for 20 years.
Are you calling Evelyn?
Okay.
Mom can't drive.
Oh.
We'll see. If y'all get in the van, y'all go.
What is the issue with
They suspended him for 2 days, OSS, for lying to a teacher, him. And I told him, they were talking about policy this and policy that. And I said, y'all have half-naked girls walking around this campus every day, all day, and y'all don't violate them for dress code or anything. Then them two idiots in there, look, he got in trouble for lying.
I was on my phone.
He was on his phone.
This has nothing
But
to do with
I told
what
them
just
they
happened.
got half-naked girls walking around here. They immediately flipped it and said that I'm up here watching these half-naked girls walk around this campus. The people that y'all need. There's no volume on the First Amendment.
We're not yelling at you.
So
They just accused my dad of
They
being a
just accused me
pedophile.
of being a pedophile. Y'all are nuts.
I went down there.
Exactly. This is the problem.
They're all watching. They all think it's funny.
These two morons
As
that
soon
I
as he-
wouldn't trust to wash my dog.
As soon as he mentioned underage girls, he called me,
literally
'cause
just
he's a
charged
geekhead.
me, just called y'all here because I said that y'all have girls violating dress code every day, all day, and then they literally just stood there and said that I'm up here watching half-naked girls walk around the campus.
Yeah, it's not true. There's no reason to be so upset. Just lower your voice.
Why I'm upset, sir, because it isn't true.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not true. You don't have to yell at me.
But here you are.
I'm not yelling.
But here you are.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And
that is what's going on. That is what's going on. You just had two administrators of this school charge a parent with being a pedophile.
Nobody's charged you.
Nobody's charged you.
That is why you're here. This is why you're here.
Not being a pedophile. There's nothing.
I'm saying that's the reason. I'm saying that's the reason why he called y'all.
They got upset.
They got upset because they made something up.
What, because you got mad?
Because there's no consistency.
You said that they said something, and then you responded back, and
yes.
they got upset, and that's why.
Yes.
We got called in.
Yes.
I went in there. I don't know what's going on.
He must have said the word policy 10 times.
Here and like I said, I'm trying to have a civil conversation.
Understand?
And it could be totally different than us.
But two school administrators even making an accusation like that, for me, I don't know.
It was the tall one.
Whoever called y'all down here.
Is Hughes the tall one?
The one that's always with me.
Hughes and Witcher.
Yeah.
Who's driving y'all out?
Why?
Because you're suspended.
Okay.
So I'm asking
You
who's
drove here,
driving.
didn't you?
No. That's a good assumption.
I mean, we don't have to assume. We can just look.
Go look. This is private. Is this public property? Private property? Whose property is this?
If you study law, you understand that it's quasi-public property.
Okay.
Now, in quasi-public property, you can still be charged with crimes, okay? You can be trespassed.
But I'm not.
It's just like what?
I'm not being charged with a crime.
No, you're not being charged. You're being trespassed.
Oh, please go look up Tennessee law and say when am I compelled to forcefully give you my ID? When I've been, what's the RAS? What's the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
If I have suspicion that somebody wants you,
You have to articulate it, sir. Articulate it.
And you won't listen. So how can you articulate anything when you won't listen?
You wasn't there. How can you articulate a crime that you wasn't there?
I'm coming out here. I'm coming out here. They say we want him trespassed from the property. We don't want him back.
Okay.
Okay. Our job, identify you, so we can trespass you and let you know what the consequences are if you come back to this property. Okay? I have reasonable.
Sarge, if you would like, I will go watch this camera, and if he drove, we will hook him and take him to jail.
I can look at it right
I hope you do. I hope you do.
They said they're going to look
I hope you do.
and see if Dad's
Y'all are so petty.
I hope y'all
I
do.
literally
This is my
drove
tax
here,
dollars
but don't
hard at
waste
work
your
right
time.
We came out here to try to talk to you.
Super hateful to us.
And
You
let you
went with
know.
So someone, hold on. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? To uphold the Constitution? Did you?
Because they looked at
Did you?
And I'm not violating.
Did you? Have I committed any crime while I've been standing here? What?
You drove here.
You don't fucking know that.
If you didn't,
Oh my God!
She literally drove here.
You're pretending a crime committed. This is why I'm yelling. Because of people like this and people like that. Y'all think y'all own people. You don't own me.
know the crime of disorderly conduct?
Okay,
know
do
it?
it.
Do you
Disorderly
know it?
conduct. Do it. Yeah, I do know.
Then-
My First Amendment right has no volume level.
You are yelling here, man.
Preacher, okay, so the preacher that stood in front of Kingsport Courthouse with a megaphone and shouted in it, he didn't get arrested.
From the house.
We can trespass you from this property.
We've already said that.
Then
I'm
trespass
trespassed.
us and let us leave.
I'm trespassed. Congratulations. Congratulations.
When he explains to you, like, to trespass somebody, you got to be able to, like, if we
That's
trespass
not true.
somebody,
That's
we
not
have to put
true.
their name.
That is not true. I'm telling you, that is not true. In order for you to compel me to lawfully give up my identification, right, is you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or was committed.
We don't need your ID. We know who you are.
Duh! That's what I've been saying for
You just
15 minutes.
Because you just ran his plate illegally. That's how you know who he is.
And they said, so you're
How
looking
is
at
that
half-naked
illegal?
girls?
For us to run a
Because this isn't public property. This isn't in
I
public.
can run.
I'll run this plate and this
Yeah,
plate.
we
and
can
that
run
plate
all
too.
these plates.
And there's nothing
If any
wrong
of these
with it.
people
Okay.
need to be
Okay.
trespassed, if we
Okay.
have to trespass any of these people, we can run the tags up to
Any
the
plate.
Good for
Any
you.
plate.
Good for you. 1 minute you need my ID. Next minute you don't need my ID.
Because we got it.
Good for you. You don't know how happy that makes me.
I don't understand why people.
Okay, so
Get to make
can I
that
leave now? Who's in charge? Who's the boss?
All of us.
No,
I'm
there's
the
no
boss.
there's no head honcho
I
here.
am the boss.
So am I still being detained here unlawfully?
For a second, yes.
Well, you're being charged for every second I'm here.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
I don't understand why you just arrest him or not.
Yeah.
We got
You
shit
can't
to
just
do.
detain me here for nothing.
We're not. We're investigating to see if you drove in here.
Investigation for
Oh my
what?
God.
Driving on
Dude,
suspended.
Y'all,
drove.
you can't do that. You can't call
drove.
someone here and force them to be here.
We have
You can keep
reason
saying
to
that launch is
believe.
good.
You have
You-
what?
I'm telling you
What?
what's going to happen.
What?
Keep
What
telling
is your
us.
reason?
There's no reason for me to be here.
What made you think that he drove and
Yeah,
not me?
you have to have reasonable, articulable
Exactly,
suspicion
you
of
don't
a
have one,
crime
that's why you're not
has
answering.
been committed.
He said we have reason to believe that
You
he
don't
was driving
know.
the car.
In your head,
We're
your
investigating.
3-pound
Like I
brain,
don't
you
have
don't
a
know.
license
You're
and I didn't
investigated.
just
My
drive here.
ass.
And you're detained while we
Oh,
investigate.
okay. Well, believe me, this
Okay,
this
okay. He said
ain't
you
going to
were
end well.
detained while-
Okay.
Okay.
If you would like,
Okay.
if you would like me to, I'll have my.
Do whatever you want to do. I don't want. Do whatever you want. You got the uniform. You got the big bad gun and badge, brother. You go do what you got to do.
Y'all are literally grabbing it whenever you try and throw my dad in jail.
Y'all are stupid.
I came out to trespassing.
You did.
Been doing
You
it.
do it.
See, this is the problem. You
The
have to
problem
listen.
is you're holding a free citizen of this country against their will because you have that and that. Without those two things, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what the fuck did I just tell you? Y'all are fucking
Yeah, now
stupid.
what?
Yeah,
Now
this is
what?
retarded.
I just said I drove.
All the
What's
gangbangers, all the fentanyl,
Oh my
all the
God.
illegals,
Don't
all the
even
crime,
There's probably
and
kids
we're
in
here.
the bathroom over there. You should probably get to that. That's what I would do.
All the drugs being sold in this school, but we're here.
Yeah, he said she drove.
Okay.
What did I
just sit
say?
and listen to all of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all can't do the same.
What do you mean?
I've been trying to talk to you, and y'all just.
The only
don't go.
difference is you swore an oath and we didn't. Do you have a code of conduct? Y'all have codes of conduct,
And
right?
nobody has broken.
I haven't either. Last time I checked, as a free American citizen, I can say what I want as loud as I want.
Not necessarily.
No, who am I defending? Who's out here? Where's the complaining at? You?
Disorderly. Who's complaining on disorderly?
The cop?
If you, just like inside, if you cause a scene and cause.
We didn't. They accused my dad
To
of being a
who?
pedophile.
To
They
who?
accused my dad.
I'm
Like,
not-
are you?
So
I'm
as
not
long as
causing-
y'all-
I'm not
y'all
causing
can't
a scene to
listen, y'all
anybody.
just stay in here.
So you're detaining me because we won't listen to you?
No, I'm
Arrest
listening to
him
you.
and release
You keep saying you want me to tell you. and
I don't
explain
want you to tell me
Okay.
anything
Then
or
you're fine.
explain
You're
anything.
covered.
Oh my God, this is
Thank
ridiculous.
God.
We've been trespassed this whole time.
Y'all have a good day.
Why'd you shut the door then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And there it is, another blatant case of law enforcement overreach. Concerned parents should never be falsely accused, detained, or have their rights trampled on just for questioning a school's policies. And remember, always record the police.
First of all, if I committed a crime, I'll be more than glad to help you out however you want. But I haven't committed. I haven't committed a crime yet.
You need to identify yourself when we request you to.
Okay, so I'm not.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the channel where you learn your rights and how to stand up against public officials who abuse their authority. Today's video is a perfect example of why you should always record the police. A man simply asks a question in a police lobby and suddenly finds himself detained and pressured to ID, even though he committed no crime. This is how rights violations start, and this is why we need to hold them accountable. Help expose this misconduct. Like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to spread awareness. Now, let's break this down.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, man?
How are you?
Good. Huh? What was I doing in the lobby? I was recording. Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, am I being detained? Can I leave?
Nope.
Why can't if I can't leave, I'm being detained.
you're
So
detained.
what crime have I committed?
Our dispatchers wanted us to check you out.
That's not a crime. The dispatcher wanting you to do something is not a crime. Am I being suspicious, or am I being suspicious, or have I committed a
Yeah,
crime?
you're being suspicious is what's going on.
What's so suspicious about me?
Going into our lobby asking if this is where we kept drugs, went down to the dungeon area.
I didn't go down into the dungeon area.
Okay.
I don't know what the dungeon area is. I don't know what crime you suspected me of, but can you get your manager here? Is that him? Okay, cool.
What's going on today, man?
Oh, not much. Hey, how's it going? Are you the manager in charge? Cool. I'm Bao. This young man is saying that I've committed some kind of crime. I don't. Oh, he's well. Okay, am I being detained?
We're asking you some questions, so technically, yes.
Okay, I'm not going to answer any questions. You guys are more than welcome to speak to my lawyer. I can have him on the
Do
phone.
you have your ID with you, sir?
I don't have my ID on me. Do you need this? Do you need my ID for some reason?
Yes, we do.
What do you need my ID
Because you were
for?
acting suspiciously in our police department lobby,
What did I do that was suspicious?
asking questions about the drug box.
Was that not the drug box?
It is a drug box.
Okay, so why would asking a question about a box that's in your lobby
Activity
suspicious?
In our lobby was suspicious. We just need your ID. We're going to make sure you don't have any warrants, and if you don't, you'll be on your way.
First of all, if I committed a crime, I'll be more than glad to help you out however you want. But I haven't committed. I haven't committed a crime yet.
You need to identify yourself, and we request you to.
Okay, so I'm not. Just so you know, I'm not from this area, so I don't know what the local laws are as far as the stop and ID state.
You should familiarize yourself with them before you argue with the police.
I'm not arguing. I was actually walking that way, and you guys came up on me. I'm gonna give you my name. Okay, I'm gonna cooperate with you. I'm not gonna do anything that's that you're gonna deem as not cooperating. So it's Mr. Weaver, right?
Yes.
Mr. Weaver, I'm gonna cooperate with you, but I'm just gonna ask a few questions. You guys are asking me questions, and I want to ask you guys questions first, just to clarify what's going on here. You're not suspecting me of any kind of a crime, right?
Not for sure, no.
Not for sure. So you don't have.
Okay. Bottom line.
Hold on. Whoa.
Let me talk.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you talk, and then I'll talk.
You were in our police department lobby.
Sure.
Okay. You have this contraption.
And what is this contraption? If you can describe it to me,
know.
it's a mount. I can tell you this. This is a cell phone.
There appears to be some kind of video.
This is a mount. This is a cell phone. This is a mount that goes. A cell phone goes on.
Can I finish talking?
I'm gonna just let you know what this is first before you start making claims of what I have on me and what I don't. This goes to a battery pack. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any weapons on me. There's nothing. I don't have any bad intentions. I'm gonna let you guys know up front. So as far as the rest of it, if you guys are not suspecting me of a crime, and you guys are detaining me, there might be some issues here, and you might want to call the DA and get this sorted out.
Call anyone.
Well, gosh, I would recommend it. Go ahead, Mr. Weaver.
Okay, you were in our lobby with your contraption, recording device, whatever this may be. It made our dispatchers nervous. When you're calling in asking about the container which narcotics are disposed of.
Okay. Is that a crime?
That made our dispatchers nervous.
Well, is that a crime?
Let me finish talking.
Man, I'll let you finish. I'm just asking you.
No, you're not. You keep interrupting me.
Well, man, I would like to leave, to be honest, and not interrupt you at all.
As soon as we find out who you are and make sure you're not wanted anywhere, you can leave.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
We've been requested to check on you.
Right.
Which is a call for service.
Well,
when we do that and we request your identification, you are required to provide us your identification.
All right, so...
Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
But I just want to...
Give us your name.
My name is Bao.
Full name.
My name is Bao. It's spelled B as in boy, A as in apple, and O as in Oscar.
Full name.
My last name is Wynn.
W-I-N?
Yeah, and what's... Your name is Arnold, right?
Yep.
And what's...
Arnold, 517.
Got it. And I got Mr. Weaver at 995, right? Who's your boss, Mr. Weaver? Is there some brass in the area that's a little bit more well-taught on as far as the stop and ID rules in this area?
More well-taught.
Well, I mean, gosh, you're not suspecting me of a crime.
You want my chief?
I would like that. You're not suspecting me of a crime, but you're stopping me and asking me for ID. So if the body cam on, I'm going to just back up to where I can have both you guys kind of in the scene, just so nothing bad happens. I mean, you guys are armed, I'm not.
Yeah, this should be requesting somebody.
And what's the chief's name here in Miami?
Thomas Anderson.
Thomas Anderson?
Yes, sir.
And this is Miami PD in Oklahoma, right?
Yep, yes, it is.
And like, I'll just wait for the chief. I'll just wait.
Your date of birth, please?
Man, I'm going to remain silent.
You're making this more difficult.
I'm not, gosh, I would like to leave. So, I mean.
I tried explaining to
well, I haven't committed a crime, and
we're on a call for service.
I'm going to wait for you, chief. I'm going to be quiet and wait for the chief.
That's fine.
Hello? Are you the police chief?
Yeah.
All right, so I was walking to where I was going, and this young man stopped me and detained me. Shortly after that, Sergeant Weaver, I believe, came and detained me, and he raised his voice at me. I have it all recorded. He was, they're trying to ID me. I haven't done anything. They've made it clear that I haven't done anything. This young man is confused on if I'm detained or not. So, do you know if I'm being detained right now? All right, thanks. You too.
a good day.
You too, man. Appreciate you.
Yep.
And there you have it, a perfect example of police overreach. This man was not suspected of a crime, yet officers still detained him and demanded his ID. The truth is, many cops don't even know the laws they're supposed to enforce. And that's exactly why you must know your rights, because if you don't, they'll take advantage of you. So let's hold them accountable. Like, leave a comment and subscribe to make sure these injustices get exposed. And remember, always record the police.
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you fucking idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Get on the ground. Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, the place to learn your rights and how to stand up against corrupt cops. Today's video is absolutely insane. Watch how these officers completely fabricate a case, violate a man's rights, and arrest him on false charges. If this doesn't prove why we must always record the police, I don't know what will. Help expose this misconduct. Like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to hold these officers accountable. Now, let's get into it.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh shit. Yeah, no. Put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike with no fucking light on.
I'm riding it. I got
Put the bike
I got a
down.
light right here.
Dude,
My
put the
light
bike
was right
down.
here. I said, no, fuck
Put
that.
the bike down,
Call your
James.
supervisor.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
No, call your
Turn
supervisor.
around.
Don't
Put your
touch
hands
me.
behind
I've
your
done
back.
nothing wrong.
I'm
What
gonna
have I
fucking
done
tase
wrong?
you, dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the
What have I done
ground.
wrong? I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground, James.
I've done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained.
Put
Am
me
I
at
being
a
detained?
subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you fucking idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Get on the
Hey,
ground.
I got a light.
Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What
back.
am I being detained for?
For fucking not listening.
Why am I
Drop
being
that
detained?
flashlight.
That's not an
Drop
articulable-
that
That's not an
flashlight.
articulable reason for suspicion that I committed a crime.
Yeah, it is. You
It
took
is
off.
not.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
Yeah, it is,
No, it
James.
is not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still
Call your supervisor.
relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. This fucking harassment's gonna stop.
Shut up.
Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
I am the supervisor, dipshit.
First
Shut up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment. And shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no
Zero.
fucking
I had
lights
a light
on.
right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the
It was
fucking
on
bike,
the bike.
dipshit.
It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
write-
rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop. There was no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right here.
Nothing wrong. You have no crime I committed.
562 King.
None.
One detained. 29 on last
Call your
aggression, first of
supervisor.
James.
Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor right now.
Shut up! Yeah.
I want your supervisor.
What'd you ditch over here?
I want your supervisor. I'd like your supervisor, sir.
Okay. Well, I think he's down at the jail.
You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I
This
did.
is
When I
harassment.
told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your.
Yeah.
I stopped when you told me
Yeah,
to
if you
stop.
fucking arguing with me.
I'm gonna argue
And
with
I had to
you.
pull my
You
taser
have
out.
no reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
I've not committed a crime. No misdemeanor, no felony.
Yeah, James, it's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got a headlight right there.
It's not on the bike,
I was
James.
visiting a friend. Hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm gonna stand up. Where's your supervisor?
Face away. Put your feet apart. You got any weapons on you?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I doubt it though. No
Maybe
needles.
some what?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pockets. Been working on cars all day.
You got a
Check
knife
it out.
on you?
I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You
I
think
want
we're at your fucking beck and
supervisor.
call, you
I want your
dipshit?
Yes.
No.
First
No.
Amendment audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in
Yeah.
violation of my First Amendment rights, and my Fifth, and my Fourth, and my Ninth.
Put your feet apart, James.
Yeah, sure.
Face the car.
Face the car. I want to see your supervisor. What's your particular reasonable suspicion
I
for
just fucking
stopping
told
me?
you,
No.
dumbass.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there.
What's your date of birth, James?
520. I don't have to answer your question.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
Yeah.
not under arrest.
You are the subject of investigation, yeah.
For what?
For resisting right now.
What's my crime?
For resisting.
What's my crime?
Yes, resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yeah.
What's my crime?
Yeah.
What do you stop me for?
I told you already.
I'm resisting.
I already told.
Stop me. I don't have to answer your questions.
Yeah, you do. Okay. You're going to jail. Yep, you're going to fucking jail,
For
dude.
what?
What's that for arguing?
what?
I'm asking you some basic information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions. Then.
Yes, you do.
Well, I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
52069. And this is an illegal stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. Sir.
James, you know how many times
you have no right to. I'm on
you know how
public
many
property.
times you've been in
This
the fucking
is public property. I'm not making nothing. I want to talk to your supervisor.
Do you think that maybe if you just answer a couple quick questions, but when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
you told me to come back, so I came back.
Yeah. And then I'm fucking telling you to drop the bike. You're not dropping the bike, and then you fucking push it. You're trying to tense up on me.
In my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
I asked you why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw
did.
you pull up here. That's why I turned around and come back.
All right.
I knew you were gonna come. How about that?
Yeah. Because when I roll up for this fucking bonfire,
It had nothing to do with me.
You were there.
I was just talking to them, asking them what's up with the bonfire.
Oh.
And they were
okay.
barbecuing.
Imagine that.
Did you stop and ask about the fire?
I didn't. You took off. Like, where's this guy going?
I didn't have to stop for you. Just because you pull up don't mean I stop my life.
It does when there's a crime being committed.
No, I didn't commit a crime. I committed no crime. What was my articulate reason for suspicion?
I already told you.
To come here to stop me.
I already told you.
There is no crime. I'd like to talk to your supervisor, sir.
You don't have
right now.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you can
want that.
one hand shit in the other.
My First Amendment clause right now.
That's right. They have it on body camera.
First Amendment
Yep.
He has no articulable, reasonable suspicion to stop me. No, it's not. It's the right to stop me unreasonable.
The First Amendment.
Articulable, reasonable suspicion.
All right.
ARS.
Yeah, sit tight, dude.
Sit tight. Shut up.
ARS, dudes. Sit tight.
So they fucking we're sitting over there across the fucking at the sub, dude, and there's like fucking huge flames coming out.
Yeah.
Thought the building was on fire.
Oh shit.
Roll up, and then I'm like trying to ascertain what's going on. He fucking rides off on the bike, and then, but it ends up being inside a barbecue, which I don't even know if that's fucking legal.
Depends on how it is, yeah. It's a short right next to the house.
Yeah.
Coming up that much.
So I fucking ride up. He's pushing his bike up here, and then it just went fucking downhill from here.
As it usually does.
Yeah.
I heard you yelling. I was like, oh, I wonder who he's got.
Yeah. Now I'm debating whether to take him, dude, just for obstructing.
Yeah.
It's not really. So he's riding his bike without a light.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, well, is this private property? Like,
was it through here? You did?
Yeah.
You said you live in apartment 18, James? Who's staying with you? Who?
No. Not here.
You got a key to it?
The car's here. I don't have any keys at all.
Is the door unlocked? How are you gonna get in?
I didn't know she wasn't home until I got here. Actually, I came here and I went over to Jeff's house, over to Mama T's house, because she wasn't here. Then when you pulled up, I decided to come back home. I don't have to answer these questions, but I will. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't want no trouble, so I left. The fire wasn't mine.
All right. Well, when I'm rolling up and you're leaving, like,
Doesn't mean nothing.
sure it
I wasn't
does.
asked to stop.
What's that?
I wasn't asked to stop.
Because you fucking took off.
I wasn't asked to stop.
Yeah,
I did
that's why I
nothing
came
wrong.
over here and told you to
There's
stop.
no reason to stop me.
That's why I came over here and
There's
told you to stop.
no reason to stop me. What's your reason for stopping me?
Code 4.
What's your reason for coming over here? I'm on private property, man.
Yeah, well,
Why did you
unfortunately.
come here?
What's that?
What is your articulable, reasonable suspicion for
Just told
stopping
you,
me on
James.
private property, man?
Because.
What? What's because?
Flight from the cops.
A flight from who? Wasn't stopped.
I know, because you didn't give me a chance.
What were you
So I
going to
went.
stop me for?
See what's going on with this fire.
That has nothing to do with me.
Okay. How do I know that
Investigate
if you're leaving?
It's not my fire. It's not my house. I don't live there.
How do I know that when you take
the
off?
people live there barbecuing, right? You would have found out.
Okay. Because they said they
about them, man.
They didn't say they said they didn't know who you were.
That's what I'm telling you. They didn't know who you were. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Yeah. I didn't know who you were.
Oh yeah, I better walk over right now and you can tell me Jeff and Timmy can tell you that I don't know who they are and they don't know who I am.
Now that I know who you are.
Huh?
Now that I know who you are, but I didn't know who you were.
What I'm saying is this: what was your reason for stopping me? What was your reason for coming here?
That.
What?
Because you're trying to get away from me.
No, I didn't run from nobody. I went home.
And now,
I don't need to see no cops.
maybe it would be more plausible if you did live there, but now we can't. Now we can't even verify that you live there.
Well, why don't we call Sharon then, Val?
Okay.
Why don't we call Sharon, that person who lives there?
Does Sharon live there?
Yeah, she sure does.
So I think she does live there.
Yeah.
Because that's when Ronnie, when I came here, Gabrielson, he OD'd. She was the one living here. There's only a deadbolt, and I don't know if that's locked or not. I didn't like push on the door or anything because there's the normal doorknob's missing. Where was he at when was he hiding? Was he in the grass or the paved portion?
He's on the paved portion, like right by that yellow tarp thing. Looked like he's walking up there. So it's like, hey, where are you going?
But how's he gonna get in there? Like, if he doesn't want to answer that question, if he knows she's not home, how would he go there?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That makes sense.
Unless he's like in the 4th century, and I mean, I don't want to. I'm not gonna check the door. So it's pushing that. But yeah, it's hard to tell on that one.
Yeah.
It's hard to
At
tell.
first, I was like, yeah, you riding a bike with no light.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I don't know, dude.
But I don't know if he's right there. Yeah.
I'm wondering if just leaving when I roll up for like an illegal fire.
Well, it's unsolicited flight.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's your RAS to stop him to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's unsolicited. It's not like you had your lights on and you did that. He just did it on his own, which is
took off on his own.
It's case law now. So.
Yeah. Isn't mere flight not enough?
Maybe like that one more thing.
I'd say it's mere flight. Plus, I knew Tammy Tolbert and Jeff Abbott to be, drug users.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Quit interrupting, James. All right.
So yeah, I mean,
I'm inclined to take him with him bitching about all this fucking.
Yeah. Because there's that, and then if you're talking about with that whole thing, you're kind of talking about combined. I guess you're +1 or whatever that you're thinking about. They decided to come after you.
Huh?
There's 3 on. I told them no. Guess they changed their mind.
Oh.
He was gonna go all the way down there.
Oh.
Lopez told him no. So.
We just had a staff meeting on it.
Huh?
We just had a staff meeting on it.
I know. I don't think that word got translated.
Has it made it down there yet?
Yeah. But that's where I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean that is a fucking high. I don't know. I definitely consider 475 a fucking crime.
Yeah. That's we've had Tommy Carroll hiding out there, wanted guy.
Yeah.
A bunch of other people too. Abbott's always there. He's always there.
Yeah. All right, James. You want a supervisor? There's one down at the jail. You're going to jail, dude.
For what?
Resisting.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't. What are you doing, dude?
I thought you
Face the car.
Okay,
I'm putting your feet apart.
Go ahead. Miss me. I just went to jail. Go ahead, take me to jail, buddy. Watch out. Don't leave my stuff. Go ahead.
Space War games.
I'm gonna shoot your ass every day.
Alright.
Yeah, fine with you. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't listen.
I do listen. I came right to you when you pulled up. You're the one who was running at me, not me at you, bud.
Yeah, because you're trying to get away, dude.
I was trying to get away. What are you talking? You're so full of shit. It's on your body cam.
It is.
What did you erase it?
Erase it.
All right. Oh shit. Oh no. Almost.
What do you got there? Rocks?
Yep.
Wow.
You drop that down there with this. There you go.
Is this your jewelry?
Sure is. Mm-hmm. You guys remember it?
What?
There's a whole box was on the sheet of my car, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Come on back here. We'll get it.
Okay. There we go. What's that? What's that? What's that?
Look. Duct tape.
Yeah.
Alright, have a seat.
Mistake. Made a mistake, bud.
And there you have it, yet another blatant example of police abuse and corruption. These cops lied, framed an innocent man, and violated his constitutional rights, all while acting like they were above the law. This is why we must keep exposing this misconduct, because if we don't, it will never stop. So let's fight back. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe to make sure these injustices get exposed. And remember, always record the police.
So what you did basically was you violated Penal Code 148G, and then when you walk up in my face like that, it could be construed as a Bain Act violation because you're using an intimidation tactic to interfere with my First Amendment rights.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, the place where we break down police encounters and teach you how to stand up for your rights. Today's video is a perfect example of how some cops let their emotions get the best of them instead of enforcing the law. Watch how this officer gets triggered by a simple camera and starts making up reasons to intimidate and trespass a man for recording in public. This is why we must always hold the police accountable. Like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to help spread awareness and protect our rights. Now, let's get into it.
Yeah, there's strange cops too, beat people up, handcuffs.
Can I help you?
Yeah, cheeseburger and fries, please.
Okay, well this is private property, sir.
Right, but it's not police property. So when the owner calls you and says, I would like him to leave, then that's when you conduct a trespass.
I believe this is on a trespass agreement, so.
Okay, well, I'll go over here by your car. How about that?
Wonderful.
Yeah, now get back in your car and do your job, okay? That's the agreement is we pay the taxes and you do the job.
We are doing our job, sir.
Don't walk up on me.
I have every right to. This is
No,
public
you
land.
need to keep your space.
Which I do
If
not,
I
sir.
walk up on you, you'd handcuff me, right?
I have every right to.
Don't walk up on me.
You can step back on
Look
the
at him
public
trying to
sidewalk.
intimidate me, guys.
You can step back on the public sidewalk.
This is a thoroughway for pedestrians.
Well, then walk through. But right now we're
I'm
on a
not
traffic
walking
stop,
through.
sir. So go and step back, sir. Step
No, I'm
away
right
from the
here.
patrol vehicles. Thank you.
Now get in your car.
Let's get away from the patrol vehicles.
What's the equity for? What do you need the equity for? You have a traffic stop up here. So
this vehicle's unsecured.
no,
and you
according
can go away
to
on the public sidewalk,
according
sir.
to the Supreme Court, you must have a reasonable equity.
Right here. Not a problem.
What's your equity? Why do you need the equity
We can
for?
hang tight right here. It's fine.
That's according to the Supreme Court. You have to justify the equity of the distance. The traffic stop's way up
I
there.
understand how ridiculous you're being right now.
No, I'm not.
You're telling us to do
I'm
our
not
job.
being ridiculous.
You're
I'm
telling us to do our
educating you.
job when
I'm
literally- you're telling us to
educating
do our
you.
job when literally that is exactly what we're doing.
No, you're not. You're out here because there's a camera that comes up. That's why you said, oh, strange people in the field, because you don't like cameras.
Because
I'm sorry that you don't like people recording you while you're on the job. Then you would have stayed in your car if you didn't have a problem with it.
I appreciate people having an understanding that we're not making false statements, especially if you are on camera, and I'd be happy to share that.
You did make a false statement.
Well, no, absolutely not at all. This is private property, sir.
Okay, but it's not your property.
Well, we are the police officers, and as police officers in the state of California.
No,
and
I
when
know how the
properties-
trespass law works.
Well,
The owner or the property must say, I would like him to leave. I don't see any owners out here.
Sir, right here, these signs are posted
So,
right here.
okay, but that's not, right, but that sign isn't the owner, okay?
It means that
this is part of the trespass program through the city of Rialto.
Okay, well, why don't you do the police program and get back in your car?
We have a signed contractual agreement with the property owners that if somebody is on here, they can be subject to arrest.
Okay, well, I'm on the sidewalk now, so I'm not trespassing.
You're not going to jail, but in fact, rather
Because I'm not trespassing.
educating you.
No, I'm educating you on the fact that I'm allowed to record. Penal Code 148G says photography and videography alone cannot be deemed a suspicious activity. Yet you called me a suspicious character in the field.
Yes, and that's when there's going to be a female that's going to be outside.
Okay, but 148G says videography cannot be a suspicious activity by itself.
I never said that was.
You did. You said, look at the strange person, which is another word of suspicious. So what you did basically was you violated Penal Code 148G. And then when you walk up in my face like that, it could be construed as a Bain Act violation because you're using an intimidation tactic to interfere with my First Amendment rights. So see, you're not messing with a guy who doesn't know the law. I'm a little more educated than you just might think.
And then should we go to jail for what you filmed earlier? We could do that if you would like.
No, because the trespass law states if you say come onto the sidewalk and we leave, then that's it. We're no longer trespassing. See, now you're looking for a reason to arrest me because I'm recording you on camera. That's how it works, and that's the reason that I'm out here. Hold on a minute, Sergeant. That's the reason that I'm out here, is to record you guys, to educate you on the fact that, look, the camera is not your enemy. The camera can be your friend if you would like it to be.
About that, you wouldn't be confrontational and challenging.
I'm not
Because
confrontational.
when you say we're not out here doing our job, you know what I
Well,
would
you're not right now. You're over here
I would appreciate
upset
not
with a
having
guy
fake news.
who's
I would
just
not.
trying to record the police
Because
for
what I would
accountability
like to document,
purposes.
and what you should be document, if you actually, that is your belief, is the understanding that a vehicle that was doing over twice the speed limit with somebody that's almost twice the legal limit to drive a motor vehicle is in custody today.
Okay, and then you say, oh, look at the strange camera.
We have a female that we're going to leave. And if
Okay.
you wanted to appropriately document it, you would. If you wanted to be
I am.
confrontational, you are. And
No, you're the one that got out of the car, Sergeant.
because, sir, you
You're
are
the
private
one that
property.
walked over
Film
here.
that, please. Why would
No,
you not film that?
that has nothing to do with the
Read
sign.
that,
You
100%.
got mad
Oh, okay.
because I said, yeah, strange cops punch people that are handcuffed. That upset you. I'm sorry it upset you, okay? Then why did you get out of the car and approach me when I said it? That you didn't say that. You said strange people hang out in fields. You didn't get out of the car until I said strange cops punch people. Then you got out of the car because you were offended. I'm sorry you got offended, Sergeant.
And there you have it, another officer proving that ego matters more than the law to some cops. This cop lied, tried to intimidate a civilian for recording, and completely ignored the First Amendment just because he didn't like being filmed. We have to keep exposing this misconduct. If we don't, it will only get worse. So let's fight back. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe to make sure these injustices get exposed. And remember, always record the police.
I don't want to deal with you because I already got you on camera.
Go ahead.
Cursing me out, so I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. I'd rather deal with somebody that I never had contact with. Because right now it seems like retaliation. You didn't investigate at all. You didn't do no investigation. You just went off of his word, right?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, the place where we break down police encounters and teach you how to stand up for your rights. In today's video, we have a shocking case of police officers enforcing their feelings over the law. Watch how they completely disregard constitutional rights and trespass a man from public property, all because he was recording in a library, which is 100% legal. This is exactly why we need to hold them accountable. Like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to help spread awareness and protect our rights. Now, let's get into it.
Listen, so their policy is you can't record in here.
You're NYP now? You're NYPD now?
Always been. Listen,
No.
you have to leave because
Oh, I
you're
know
not allowed
you.
to record in here.
You want to read their policies?
Their policies that you cannot record in here.
The first line.
Their staff is asking us to
I
remove
remember you.
and they. I don't remember you. I don't know.
I remember you.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you like me. Time to go. All right?
Why would I need to leave? I have a right to be here and I'm conducting business.
No, you're not conducting business. And the
I
thing
am.
is that you have to go through.
Read the policy. Right there. I'm handing it to you.
Told me.
Who is he?
The security guard, the head security guard said that you need to leave, and they have a right to kick you out.
Photography and photocopying policy, right? I'm going to read it to you because if you violate my rights, you can't say that you didn't know.
That's our job.
It's no negotiation. It's no.
So you could just ask anybody to leave a public building just because.
Yes. They want you. They
What
said
if I was?
gotten complaints from every staff member on every single floor that you're recording them and you're being a nuisance, and you're not allowed to do that inside
How
the
am I being a
library.
nuisance?
You have to leave.
How am I being a
You are recording
nuisance?
them, and you are not allowed to do that inside
So
the store.
photography
Yes
is
or
a
no?
nuisance?
Sir,
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
They can't record in here, right? You willing to? Nope. All right.
Read this. Handheld cameras are permitted.
Listen.
First
you
line.
have to
Handheld
leave.
cameras are permitted. This is their rules.
You have to.
Why?
Why? Because you are not allowed.
What crime am I committing?
You're not part of any media. You do not have prior permission to record in here. You now have to leave.
I do have
So you want to
permission.
step out civilly?
I want
or
to speak
you
to your
wanna make this-
supervisor.
No problem. He's going to
Call
tell you
him.
the same thing
No,
I'm
he's
going
not.
to tell you.
He's going to honor his oath to the Constitution.
Let's make a bet.
I don't want to deal with you because I already got you on camera.
Go ahead.
Cursing me out, so I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. I'd rather deal with somebody that I never had contact with. Because right now it seems like retaliation. You didn't investigate at all. You didn't do no investigation. You just went off of his word, right? Why are you asking me to leave a public place I have a right to
They
be?
want you to leave, so you gotta leave.
Okay, what if they wanted me to smack myself? I gotta smack myself?
No, that's different.
Right. I have a right to be here just like everybody else. I'm not being disorderly. I'm walking around peacefully recording. The public workers. Can I record you? Can I record you? So why can't I record the city workers?
They're not city workers.
They work. New York is funded.
They're security guards.
The public library is
We are
funded by
police
tax
department.
dollars.
You record me all you want.
I can record government workers in the course of their
record
duty.
inside here.
Read
No.
case law. You need to read case law because
No.
you enforce the law.
My job right now
Do
is
your
to
job.
exit you out of this building.
Why? What crime did I
Because
commit?
They don't want you in here.
Why would they ask me to
You're
leave?
being disorderly. You're being
How?
a nuisance, and now you have other people watching.
How am I being a nuisance? How?
You were
By
refusing
simply
to
recording?
leave. They asked you to stop recording.
They never
multiple
asked me to leave.
times.
They never asked
Really?
me to leave.
Because I can ask him, and he can say the opposite.
I have on camera. Have you guys ever asked me to leave since I've been here? Have you asked me to leave? Have you asked me to leave since I've been here? Nope. First thing they said when I came in the building was you could record.
Listen, you can hang out here, wait. You don't
I'm
need
gonna
argue
wait
it.
for your
My lieutenant-
supervisor.
My lieutenant's going to be here.
Why not
okay?
honor your oath? Why not protect my
I'm
rights?
honoring my oath.
I'm in a
These
public
people-
building.
These nice men called me here, and they called us to escort you out of this building, and that's as far
Why
as I'm
would you?
concerned with
Why would
today.
you escort me
We
out
don't
the
need to
building?
continue any more conversation.
You escort me out if
You
I'm
want-
being disorderly, if I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, if I'm impeding
They said that
business.
they said you were not allowed to record.
Can I
don't
finish my
work for this
sentence?
building, and quite
Can I finish my
honestly,
sentence?
I work with people in New York, and that's what they've asked
Right,
me to
you
do
work
here
for me.
today.
You work for me.
I also work for them.
You work for
So
me.
you understand that, right?
And they're not exercising their rights. I am.
Yeah. No,
Peacefully.
They are peacefully asking us to escort you out.
For what crime?
You're not allowed to record in here.
He just said I was. And it says right here on their policies.
Because he
Read their
He actually
policies.
just said you weren't allowed to record in
He
here.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Listen, he's the head security
Read-
guard as far as I'm
read the
concerned.
policy.
And we were asked to escort you
Read
out.
their policy.
I don't need to read their policy. I don't.
So I'm not
I don't
violating their
abide by
policy,
the
so why would you
library
ask me to leave?
I abide by what the security
And I'm not
guards
breaking
say.
the law.
Listen, this is a civil matter, and
I don't want to talk to you no more
lieutenant's
because
on his way.
this is retaliation. You're trying to retaliate against
Retaliate
me
for what?
because I recorded you before. So
I don't remember you ever.
I remember you. I remember you. You work at Midtown South, right?
It's on my press bar.
Yeah,
yes.
I didn't even look at that. I already know.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm. If I was somewhere I'm not supposed to be, if I was cursing people out, if I was being disorderly,
Listen, I'm just here to escort
every
you
time
out
I
the
talk,
day
you cut me off.
Listen, like you said, you
Me
don't wanna
simply
speak, then don't
recording,
speak.
me recording is not a disorder. Is not a disturbance.
You're being a disturbance to these people. They
How?
asked you to leave. I don't know.
Because
Listen,
they
I
don't
wasn't
like
here
what I'm
all day.
doing. What if they didn't like my shirt? What if they didn't like my religion? You're gonna
Why
escort
is
me
your
out of a
religion
public
getting
building?
involved? This is
Because
just about
this
you
is a
recording
right.
inside
It's
the
called,
library.
it's called freedom of religion. So if I was praying
And the
here,
staff has asked you to leave.
ma'am,
I don't know what more you
ma'am,
want me to say
if
or
I was
do.
praying in this library and they didn't like that I was my religion, they wanted me out because I was praying. You gonna enforce their feelings, or do I have freedom of religion?
Are you praying right now?
I wanted to.
So
I came to this library for
go
multiple
ahead and
reasons.
pray.
You gonna ask me to leave while I'm praying because they don't like my religion?
What is going on right here? We didn't find you praying.
I'm going to pray before I leave. I came here to conduct business.
The only way
I came here to utilize the library for its purposes.
The only way I'm leaving here right now is if my lieutenant tells me you can stay.
Why wouldn't I be able to stay? I'm not being disorderly. All I'm doing is walking around quietly recording the New York City public workers, which I have a right to do. I can record the government while you're at work.
You'll see what my lieutenant says, okay? How about that? Deal? And then
Sure,
if
that's
you
why I
think you're
asked for
good-
him.
And if you're good to stay, then I'll leave.
The
No problem.
Constitution and the law says I'm okay.
Constitution has
What
nothing
you
to do
swore an
with
oath
this
to do.
library. No.
What does the Constitution have to do with? Does the Constitution have to do with your job?
Oh.
Does the Constitution have to do with your
Well,
job?
this has nothing to do with the Constitution. This
It
is
does for
just
me.
us asking
It
you
does
to
for
leave
me.
Because they said you're being disorderly, and they're not comfortable with you recording
Do you
inside
wanna-
here, and they said that you're not allowed to record inside here. We don't
Read
have
their
to.
policies. Read it. Read the first line. Read the first bulletin.
They just gave this to me. That last bullet point says
Let me
no
see.
photographs of the staff, other researchers, or certain reading rooms may be taken.
That's what
Okay, they work for the government. There's case law that I can record them.
It doesn't
part of their
matter.
policy,
That's what we're
and they
here
don't
to
wanna be
explain to you.
recorded.
They said that the staff members don't want you recording.
Okay, I'm still not committing a crime. I have a right to be in a public
And they
building.
have the right to escort you out.
Why would they do that if I'm conducting business?
But you're not anymore. They're asking you to
I
stop.
am though, because I still have to
If you
file
wanna stay in
complaints.
this- if you wanna stay in
I
this
still have to
property,
file
that's fine, but you have to
complaints.
stop, though.
I still have to
not-
file complaints, and I still have to do a FOIA request.
You want,
And I still want to pray before I leave.
how do you file a complaint?
On the first floor.
First. Do you want to go to the first floor?
I was going there before you guys came.
Well, listen, I have no problem you filing a complaint.
If I was committing a crime, then you have a right to escort me out.
They're just
This
trying
is a
to
public
enforce their
building.
policy. This
You
is
cannot put
literally
policy
we're
over
showing
law.
it to you.
You cannot put policy over law. What if the policy said no black people? You want to enforce that?
That's
You
not
can't
their
put policy over law.
That's not going to happen.
The,
and
the
that's
government
not their
can't
policy.
make the government
Listen,
can't
you
make
wanna
policies
a-
that
you
violate the
wanna
law
you wanna
or
go
the
make a complaint
Constitution.
Right now? 'Cause we'll walk down
Yeah, I'm
with you.
going there. You put policy over law? Since when? Fuck out of here. I recorded libraries in every 5 boroughs, all 5 boroughs. And it's not a problem because it's not against the law. You swore to protect my rights. You're supposed to come here and enforce the law, not their policy.
One more floor?
Am I being detained?
You're not in cuffs. No, you're not.
So I'm
You're
free.
being escorted down to the
So I'm
third
free.
floor. No, you
Am I
have
being
to
detained?
Leave. You have to leave.
Am I
Being
detained for a
means-
crime?
Being detained means you're being stopped and you're under investigation.
Am I being
You
detained for a
have to
crime?
leave. I just explained to you not being detained. You do
All
have
right,
to
then,
leave.
so that means I'm
Are you
free,
listening
right?
to anything she's I feel like she's explaining things
Am I
clear to you,
detained
and you're
for a
like
crime?
doing the runaround.
Come on.
Am I detained for a crime?
We're gonna go downstairs and you can make a complaint.
You can go wherever you
whatsoever.
want. I'm free. I'm not detained.
We are going downstairs and you can either leave or you can go make a complaint. They don't want you in here. They have a right to not have you in here. If you want to take that up civilly, go right ahead and you can make a complaint and start that process. However, their policy says right here, no.
I don't care about their policy, bro. I don't care about their policy, bro.
May be taken.
I'm not breaking the
That's
law.
exactly what you're doing in here.
I'm not
And
breaking
they
the
have a
law.
right to escort you out because you
No, they
are
don't.
exactly violating-
No, they don't.
You're violating the
No, they
staff
don't.
members.
I have a constitutional right to record in public. It's called the First Amendment. It's called the First Amendment. You know what the Constitution is? The highest law of the land. You can't put a fucking library's policy over the Constitution. Are you crazy? You swore over to the Constitution. You ain't swear over to the library's policy. And if they deny me public services, I'm gonna sue them. If you violate my rights, I'm gonna sue you. You ain't swear over to the library's policy. You forgot what your oath is to? The Constitution. Smug ass. Took the oath for what? Where's your lieutenant at so I can speak to him?
He's on his way. He's on another job.
He probably has more pressing matters than somebody exercising their rights in a public building. Listen, what? Are you gonna honor your oath?
It is what it is. I'm
So what
honoring
is
my
it?
oath. They
No,
asked
it's
me to
not.
escort you out.
Let me ask you a
Right here,
question.
You violated their policy.
Let me
Yes
ask you
or
a
no?
question. Can you put that
Yes
policy
or
over the
no?
law?
Did you not violate their policy that's right here? circled
What's
and
higher,
drawn
that
for
that
you?
policy or their law?
This is their right. This is their building. This is their
This is our
establishment.
building. It's the people's building.
Their
It's
establishment,
a people's
and they have
building.
a right to escort
It's
you
a
out.
public
now,
building.
I'm here to do this civilly.
I pay
and I don't wanna
taxes to
force
be in
you
this
out of here,
building.
okay? My lieutenant's pulling up. Is that him right there? No,
Well, he
that's
could
not
come
him.
find me.
That's not him. That's traffic with the lights on.
You put policy over law?
I'm putting them right now.
Of course you do.
This is my job.
Of course you do.
This is
Of
what
course
I'm here for.
your job is to enforce the law.
Do you want to make a complaint?
Your job is to enforce the law. Is there a law being broken right now?
Do you want to
What law am I breaking?
Do you want to make a complaint?
Yeah, don't. Yeah, avoid that question.
Come on.
Avoid that question. What law am I
I've
breaking?
already answered you multiple times.
What
You're
law am I
being
breaking?
disorderly. You're not
How?
under arrest. You are not
How am I
under
being
arrest.
disorderly, ma'am?
Because you're
Because I'm recording.
Their policy.
Photography
right here,
isn't a crime
right here.
in
Look,
public.
No photographs of the staff, other
Photography
researchers,
isn't
or
a
certain
crime
reading
in
rooms
public,
may be taken.
and you can't
So
turn
why'd you
photography
show us-
into.
why'd you show us that piece
You
of
can't
paper?
turn
Now
photography
that we
into a
pointed
crime.
that out, now it doesn't
You
matter.
can't.
Now
To
that
show
piece
you
of paper
how
means nothing.
because I record in libraries all over the city.
You're contradicting
Because I have the
yourself.
right to.
You're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm following the law.
Yes, you are.
The
This
law
is not
that you swore to protect. You enforce the law. You enforce policies. So what law am I breaking? What law am I breaking? How? By
Oh, look,
recording?
Lieutenant is right here.
Okay. Is he going to help me file my complaint?
He keeps saying he's violating his rights, that we're violating his rights because he's clearly breaking their policy that says no photographs of the staff, other researchers, or certain reading rooms may be taken. And he's saying we're violating his constitutional right that he's allowed to record in here, and their policy doesn't matter. And he requested you because
How you
we're
doing?
violating his rights.
All right.
Or this is what I said. I said you can't put their library policy over the law. I'm not breaking the law, which means I have a right to be here. It's a public building.
Okay.
My taxes fund this building. Do I not have a right to be here?
Okay. The representatives at the library doesn't want you at this location.
Why? Because I'm exercising my rights in public. I'm conducting business in this building, and once I finish my business, I was going to leave.
I know they don't want you here anymore.
I have to file a complaint. I have the right to redress my government.
I know, but you have to do that. You could probably file a complaint outside, but you have to leave. They don't want you here.
Am I breaking the law?
Well,
Nobody asked me to leave. You guys are the first person that came up to me.
you have to leave.
So if I don't leave, I'm going to get arrested?
Well, yeah.
I need to hear you say that. If I don't leave this building, what's going to happen?
They're going to prosecute you.
You're going to arrest me?
No, the New York City Public Library is going to prosecute you.
Okay, so I have a reasonable amount of time to leave, don't I?
We're actually now. Can you please leave?
Okay, I can't leave through that way. I got to leave through this way.
Which way? That way?
And I still need the information that I came here to get.
I'll give you
Are you going to help me with that?
Yep. Whatever you need outside.
All right. I need all your cards.
Yeah, cool.
And all of your names. So you're saying that you can just trespass people from public for no crime?
They don't want
No
you at
crime.
this location.
No crime. It doesn't matter what they want. I'm not breaking the law.
You have to leave, sir.
You going to help me get my information?
Absolutely.
So you're just going to violate my rights over a policy, right? That's fine.
And there, you have it, yet another example of police prioritizing their egos over the Constitution. These officers ignored case law, dismissed the First Amendment, and acted as if a library policy outweighs federal law. This is why it's critical that we know our rights, because the police sure don't. We must keep exposing this misconduct. If we don't, it will only get worse. So let's fight back. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe to make sure these injustices get exposed. And remember, always record the police.
You shouldn't even have that badge if you're gonna act that way.
Have a nice day.
Have a bad day. See, when they act out like that, man, that's crazy.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're exposing the difference between professional officers and those who think they're above the law. In this video, we see a cop refuse to identify himself, act unprofessional, and completely ignore basic accountability. But when public servants forget who they work for, it's up to us to remind them. That's why we record. That's why we hold them accountable. Like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to help spread awareness and fight back against police misconduct. Now, let's get into it.
Why'd you guys shut the blinds?
What's that, brother?
Why'd you guys shut the blinds?
You guys are in there shooting. They come up here for public, and
Oh yeah?
yeah, it's public. Yeah.
I didn't
Big
know
deal.
that. I just took a glimpse and then now it's the blinds are shut. That sucks. What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry?
What's your name and badge number?
Captain Griffith.
Cool. Captain?
Captain Griffith. Yeah.
You got a badge number?
Yeah.
You do?
One number 029.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
How
you,
are
man. I'm good. Hanging in there. Just
Who are you, by the way? What's your name, brother?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Joey.
Nice to meet you, Pio.
Nice to meet you, bro. Cool. I just came to take video here, man. My people were like, you go to the gun range and take some video there. See it. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you know, open range on certain days.
Yeah,
I can come up and shoot. Yeah.
For real? So, like, I could become a member?
Well, it depends. They got to run you and stuff like that. And after they do all that stuff. Then,
Yeah, I know. All right, no, just finding it kind of interesting. I don't know. I never been here, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just taking a
you
look.
got a problem, man. You
Cool.
tell us, you
Awesome.
Take pictures. The only thing we ask is, like, you know, when guys are going around cars, especially like that, you know, come watch that, you know.
Yeah, but I like recording the cars. I like recording to make sure the cars are clean. I like recording inside the vehicles, but that's not illegal to do that.
Yeah, we don't, again, though, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
like I
There's
said,
nothing wrong with
free to
that unless you guys are
roam
hiding something in there or
around.
something.
It is free to roam around, brother.
Yeah.
You know?
That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to break into vehicles and etc. Appreciate your demeanor, man. Yeah. All right, man. I'm just gonna finish up my story over here, and then I'll be on my way out.
See you, buddy.
All right, take it easy, man.
Take care, man.
Yes, sir. Got the dog going crazy.
Got everything else you need?
What was that?
Got everything you need?
Something like that.
You do?
Something like that. Yeah. Pretty much.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. You got a badge number?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
You're not here on official. You're not here on official business.
What do you mean?
I'm not addressing you in official capacity.
Don't you work for the public?
I do.
So why won't you give your name and act professional?
I gave you my name. So go back and look at
Yeah,
the
I know,
video.
but your badge number.
If there's anything else I can help you with.
Yeah, your badge number. How do I know it's you? Come on, man. Why you gotta be unprofessional? All your other buddies were cool. Are you ashamed of your badge number? Why'd you come out here though? To address me? That's crazy. Now I'm gonna have to find out your badge number. Can I just get your badge number? I'll be on my way.
I said no.
Why won't you give your badge
Because
number?
we're not here on official capacity. If
You don't have to be.
Of this range, we can sign you up right over here and you can pay your membership.
What's the attitude? Relax. My business is recording here.
Come back up if you need something. If it makes you feel uncomfortable in any kind of way, you let me know.
Oh, feelings. You're gonna go with feelings instead of the law? You shouldn't even have that badge if you're gonna act that way.
Have a nice day.
Have a bad day. See, when they act out like that, man, that's crazy. That's why they get what they give. I'm sorry, man. Can I just ask you a question real quick? Does he have a supervisor? Can I get a supervisor, please?
For him?
His supervisor.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can you get me your supervisor, sir? Of course not. This guy has a bad attitude, dude. Now, honestly, was I rude in any way, guy? Hey, how you doing?
Were you looking to speak to a supervisor?
Yeah, I just need that man's badge number.
I don't know what his badge number is. Why do you need his badge number?
Because I want to file a complaint. Because he's unprofessional, he gave me a bad attitude, and he doesn't want to identify. I came here to record, not trying to interact with nobody. I wanted to know who he was. He's a public servant. He gave me a bad attitude. So I want to file a complaint. At least you guys got complaint forms?
Nope, I don't have them.
So how do I file a complaint on this guy?
You go online.
So how do I know who he is?
Give his name. Sergeant Mike King.
Sergeant?
Yep.
Mike King? He don't have a badge number?
I don't know what's your badge.
Can you just, why do you gotta make things so difficult?
You came to me. I didn't talk to you.
Listen, what okay, but hold on. You engaged with me over there. You talked, okay, you talked to me from a distance and I walked up to you.
Addressed me.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
You work for the people. You work for me. You can't be acting like that. Did I give you an attitude? No, I didn't give you an attitude in here. I had a very good conversation with your other big buddy that was up here too. I asked you for your son. I want to know who I engaged with.
I told you my name.
Yeah, but what's your badge number? There can be a lot of last names that you gave me here. I don't know that. I want to know who I engaged with. And it's your policy to identify.
He's the only Mike King.
Mike King. So you guys are you're not gonna give me your badge number. Make it so simple. You're making this thing so hard. Isn't it your policy to identify when any of us asks for your badge number, your name? Come on. I didn't come here for this.
You look that up. Okay.
I'm gonna find out everything about you now. Salary, pay, disciplinary report. Now I'm gonna put you on blast all over my freaking platform. This is what we don't want to see. This, dude. Why do you got to act like that? I don't understand.
Public reason.
Yeah.
If you would like to become a member, you
I understand. And we
we
were cool with it. I was cool with you.
So I'm a supervisor.
Yeah, that's fine, but he shouldn't be acting like that. I got it on camera, dude. I was about to leave, and he started talking to me from a distance, and I walked up to him, telling him, no, I got everything. He goes, you got everything you need? I'm like, yeah, I got it. Cool. What's your name and your badge number? He goes, I'm not giving you that. He had a nasty attitude, dude.
All right.
So, I mean, he shouldn't be treating the public like that, and they can't do that, you know? See, we're cool. I had another conversation, cool, with the big dude that was here a little while ago. That shit I was recording. Yeah. Yeah. Really cool guy, you know? And this is what we want to see, bro. People on my platform want to see professionalism, man, accountability, transparency. This is why I record the cops. This is why I record government property, government officials. But when they act like that, I hold them accountable. It's that simple, but I don't know what's his problem. Mike King, Sergeant, for Gun Range Department? Training? Thank you very much. You sure you don't know his badge number?
I swear.
It just makes it easier for me.
No idea. I really have.
What's your name and badge number?
Mike Swift.
What's your
15050.
Is that so hard? No, I don't understand why your coworkers like that. But all right, you have a good day, man. I'm good.
And there you have it, another officer refusing to follow the same policies they expect us to follow. The difference is clear. Some officers respect the public, while others let their egos take control. When a cop refuses to identify themselves, ignores the public, and treats taxpayers like a nuisance, it shows why we must always record the police. So let's keep up the fight. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe to expose these bad cops, and make sure accountability wins. And remember, always record the police.